Let me ask you something. What if I told you that the smartest luxury SUV purchase you could make right now isn't German, isn't European, and doesn't have a three-pointed star or a propeller badge on the hood? What if the best luxury SUV under $50,000 was built in Japan, has a body-on-frame platform engineered for war zones, and quietly outlasts its German competition by 100,000 miles, sometimes more? Most people walk into a dealership and let the badge do the thinking for them. Smart buyers, they let the data do the thinking. And today I'm going to show you, comparison by comparison, number by number, exactly why the Lexus GX 460 doesn't just compete with German SUVs under $50,000, it embarrasses them. Here's the conversation nobody is having loudly enough. The German luxury SUV market has built one of the most brilliant marketing ecosystems in automotive history. BMW, Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, these brands have convinced an entire generation of buyers that sophistication equals complexity, that more technology means more value. And for the original owner, maybe that's partially true. But for the used buyer, the person walking onto a lot with $35,000 to $50,000, that complexity is a loaded weapon pointed directly at your bank account. Here's what actually happens. You find a clean 2017 BMW X5 with 70,000 miles. The price feels almost too good. The interior is gorgeous. The driving dynamics feel sharp and premium. You drive it off the lot feeling like you just won. And then mile 85,000 arrives. Timing chain tensioner, transfer case, high-pressure fuel pump, air suspension compressor, and if you're really unlucky, all of them within the same calendar year. Suddenly that deal costs you $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 in repairs, on top of a $42,000 purchase. This isn't a horror story. This is Tuesday in the independent luxury repair shop world. The Lexus GX 460 operates in a completely different universe, and most buyers don't even realize it's an option because it doesn't advertise as loudly as its German competition. Let's fix that.
Let's start with the foundation, because this is where the GX 460 separates itself before we even talk about price. The Lexus GX 460 is built on the Toyota J150 platform, the same platform family that underpins the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, a vehicle that has been used by militaries, United Nations relief organizations, and professional expedition teams across 6 continents. This is a body-on-frame SUV, real truck architecture, not a unibody crossover dressed up with off-road graphics. Why does this matter for you, a buyer who probably isn't driving through the Sahara? Because body-on-frame construction is fundamentally more repairable, more durable under stress, and more forgiving at high mileage. When something goes wrong on a body-on-frame vehicle, and eventually something always does, the repair is almost always more straightforward and less catastrophic than on a unibody platform. Compare that to the BMW X5 xDrive 40i under $50,000, turbocharged inline-6, the Mercedes GLE 450, twin-turbocharged inline-6, the Porsche Cayenne in this price range, turbocharged V6. All impressive, all complex, all expensive when they age. The GX 460 doesn't have those problems. It has Toyota's parts ecosystem behind it, the largest, most accessible automotive parts network on Earth, and a platform so proven that mechanics who've never touched a Lexus in their life can work on it confidently. That's not a small advantage, that's a structural one. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the conversation gets very uncomfortable for the German brands. The Lexus GX 460 carries a 4.6-liter 1UR FE V8, naturally aspirated, no turbocharger, no supercharger, no forced induction of any kind. In an era where every German manufacturer is chasing efficiency numbers with turbocharged 4-cylinders and 6-cylinders, Lexus put a naturally aspirated V8 in this vehicle and refused to apologize for it. Here's why that matters. Turbocharged engines create more power from less displacement. That sounds great on a spec sheet, but turbochargers add complexity. They add heat, they add carbon buildup on intake valves, they add failure points. And in the used market, past 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 miles, those failure points start presenting invoices. The BMW X5 xDrive 40i under $50,000, turbocharged inline-6. The Mercedes GLE 450, twin-turbocharged inline-6. The Porsche Cayenne in this price range, turbocharged V6. All impressive, all complex, all expensive when they age. The 1UR FE V8 in the GX 460 is none of those things. It is one of the simplest, most over-engineered V8s Toyota has ever produced. It runs cool, it runs clean, and it has a documented history of reaching 250,000 to 300,000 miles with nothing more than oil changes and basic maintenance. There are real owners, not sponsored content, documenting GX 460s with 280,000 miles that haven't had a single major mechanical repair. Can you find that content about a high-mileage BMW X5? You can, but the tone of those videos is very different.
Let's get into the numbers that dealerships hope you never actually calculate. Purchase price is one number. Total cost of ownership is the number that actually determines whether you made a smart decision. Here's a realistic 5-year comparison. BMW X5, 2018, 75,000 miles, $42,000 purchase. Average annual maintenance and repair costs past 80,000 miles. Industry data and owner reports consistently put this between $2,500 and $4,500 per year for a well-maintained example. Unexpected repair events, transfer case, cooling system, electronics can spike that number dramatically in a single year. Extended warranty? Add $3,000 to $5,000 up front if you can even find one that covers it properly. Mercedes GLE, 2018 to 2019, 70,000 miles, $44,000 purchase. Air suspension systems are a known pressure point. When they go, and on high-mileage examples they often do, you're looking at $1,500 to $3,500 depending on which corner fails first. Electrical gremlins on aging systems add unpredictable costs. Annual ownership costs run comparable to the BMW, between $2,200 and $4,000 in a good year. Lexus GX 460, 2017 to 2019, 75,000 miles, $38,000 to $46,000 purchase. Annual maintenance costs for a well-maintained GX 460 at this mileage range average between $800 and $1,500. Oil changes, brakes, filters, the occasional fluid service. Major mechanical failures at this mileage are genuinely uncommon, not as an exception, but as an established pattern across tens of thousands of real-world ownership examples. Over 5 years, the cost of ownership gap between the GX 460 and its German competition can reach $10,000 to $20,000. That's not a slight edge. That's enough money for a vacation, a down payment, a college fund contribution. And we haven't even talked about resale yet. This is the part that surprises buyers who haven't done their homework. Luxury SUVs depreciate. Everybody knows that, but they don't all depreciate equally, and the rate and floor of that depreciation is one of the most important factors in the true cost of ownership equation. German luxury SUVs depreciate aggressively past the 70,000-mile mark. The market knows the repair cost profile. The market has priced it in. A $70,000 original MSRP BMW X5 at 100,000 miles might fetch $22,000 to $28,000, sometimes less. The Lexus GX 460 defies this pattern in a way that's almost unusual for the segment.
Demand from knowledgeable buyers, overlanders, families who've been burned by German luxury before, buyers who've done this exact research, keeps GX 460 resale values elevated. A well-maintained 2017 GX 460 with 100,000 miles regularly sells for $34,000 to $40,000. That's not just better resale, that's a fundamentally different financial instrument. You are not watching your asset evaporate. You are holding something that the market consistently wants because the market increasingly understands what this vehicle actually is.
Let's be specific, because this deserves a direct conversation. GX 460 versus BMW X5 under $50,000. The X5 has a more dynamic driving experience. The steering is sharper, the road feel is more communicative. If you're buying a luxury SUV to feel like a sports car on every commute, the X5 wins that specific comparison. But you're not buying a sports car. You're buying a family vehicle, a daily driver, a 10-year investment. The X5 in this price range has documented issues with oil consumption, coolant leaks at high mileage, and transfer case wear that the ownership community knows well. The GX 460 doesn't carry those patterns. The GX 460 rewards patience. The X5 rewards the original buyer and punishes everyone after. GX 460 versus Mercedes GLE under $50,000. The GLE is genuinely beautiful. The interior quality is premium in every meaningful way. Mercedes built something visually and experientially impressive. But the air suspension system is a financial time bomb on aging examples. The 9-speed transmission in certain model years has a known rough shifting history. And the cost of electrical diagnostics alone on a high-mileage GLE at an independent shop can run $200 to $400 before a single repair has been made. The GX 460 has a 6-speed automatic transmission that has been running flawlessly in these vehicles for over a decade. Simple, proven, reliable. GX 460 versus Audi Q7 under $50,000. The Q7 is a marvel of packaging and technology. Air suspension, quattro all-wheel drive, an interior that competes with vehicles costing significantly more. It is also, at high mileage, one of the more expensive vehicles to maintain in this segment. Timing chain service, air suspension rebuilds, and transmission services on aging Q7s are not inexpensive conversations. The Audi ownership experience at 40,000 miles is exceptional. At 120,000 miles on a used example, you better have a good relationship with a specialist shop. GX 460 versus Porsche Cayenne under $50,000. This one deserves respect. The Cayenne in this price range is genuinely capable and genuinely premium. But the maintenance costs on a high-mileage Cayenne are some of the highest in this entire segment. Coolant pipes, transfer case actuators, and air suspension components on older Cayennes are expensive enough that the ownership community has entire dedicated forums about managing the costs. The GX 460 doesn't have those forums because it doesn't need them.
Let's talk about the right buyer, because the GX 460 isn't for everyone, and being honest about that is part of what makes this information useful. If you prioritize driving dynamics above everything else, the sharpest steering, the most responsive handling, the sportiest feel, a used BMW X5 or Porsche Cayenne will give you something the GX 460 won't. The GX rides on a truck platform. It drives confidently and comfortably, but it does not try to feel like a sports car. It doesn't pretend to be something it isn't. What the GX 460 is built for: families who need genuine space, genuine comfort, and a vehicle that shows up for the school run every single morning without drama. Buyers who want off-road capability that isn't decorative, Real, functional four-wheel drive with locking differentials that work when the road disappears. Long-term owners who calculate total cost of ownership and understand that the smartest purchase isn't always the most exciting one. People who've been through the German luxury ownership experience once and decided they were done learning expensive lessons. The GX 460 is the SUV for the buyer who has done the homework. Here's the bottom line. Under $50,000 in the used luxury SUV market, you have a choice. You can chase the badge, you can chase the driving dynamics, you can chase the aesthetic that the German brands have spent billions of dollars conditioning you to want. Or you can chase the outcome. A vehicle that runs for 15 years without catastrophic mechanical failure, that saves you $10,000 to $20,000 in total ownership costs over 5 years, that holds its resale value better than almost anything in its class, that carries Land Cruiser DNA in a luxury suit and never makes you choose between reliability and refinement. The Lexus GX 460 doesn't need you to believe in it. The 300,000-mile ownership stories do that for it. If this video just saved you from a $40,000 mistake or helped you see the used luxury market in a completely different way, subscribe. We publish content like this every single week. No fluff, no sponsored opinions, just real information for buyers who are tired of figuring this out the expensive way. Most people learn what you just learned after the repair bill arrives. You learned it today.